Hey, if your Facebook posts feel like they're disappearing into a black hole, no likes, no comments, no sales, then this episode is for you. Hey, lovely. I am Penny. I'm a direct selling success coach for women just like you, helping you build a more profitable business using the right sales for Facebook. Right strategies for Facebook sales and recruiting. And you know what? Facebook is absolutely still one of the most powerful tools for direct sellers when you know how to use it properly. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So, why Facebook still works, just in case you're wondering, right? Just in case. Your ideal customers are still there, right? Facebook still has the largest number of members, followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call it, of any social media platform out there. And if you, depending on what your your target audience is, the chances are most of them are there on Facebook, right? They might be on some other social media platforms, but most people are on Facebook and using Facebook. The other thing I love about why Facebook is still great for a direct selling business is Facebook groups. There's no other sort of easy online social media app scenario like Facebook groups, right? And Facebook groups are great for your customer base, right? Those who have already purchased from you, those who are thinking about making purchases from you, because you can really build a sense of community and connection. It's such a fabulous tool for that. Now, it's especially powerful leading into Christmas. If you are watching this in October or November, we are coming into the Christmas season, and it is the busiest time of year, not just for those in direct selling and network marketing, but actually the retail industry as a whole, right? And people are looking for easy, convenient gift solutions, and lots of people are scrolling social media trying to find them, right? So Facebook also, you can use, when you know how to use it the right way, it will help you attract new buyers, potential team members. You can use it to increase your visibility and turn your posts into sales. It really can be an amazing way to grow your direct selling business. I do want to share with you 4 common mistakes that can be hurting your engagement. And this comes about, I see this so often. I've got so many of you following me over on Facebook, or Facebook friends with you. So I see your content popping up as well. And I actually see a lot of these mistakes happening, right? So I'm going to share with you 4 of these mistakes that you could be doing. You may not. Let me know down below. Are you doing these things that would be hurting your engagement on Facebook? So first thing is, if you are randomly posting, right? If you are just throwing stuff up here, there, and everywhere, and oh my goodness, I see so many of you resharing like memes and other people's posts and all these sorts of things, right? That are really kind of almost irrelevant type of, content. Look, don't get me wrong. I get, lots of them are really funny. But if you are trying to use Facebook to build your direct selling business, you actually need to have a plan and you need to be consistent, right? You got to be strategic about what you are doing on Facebook, because it is different from just hanging out, being a social being. Now, I still want it to be fun for you, but if you want to be growing your direct selling business, you want to be growing your audience, your followers, your friends, coming into your customer group, etc., etc., you gotta have a plan. You've got to have a plan and you've got to be consistent, right? Second thing that can really hurt your Facebook engagement is if all the time you're just sharing sales, right? If you only turn up to share something on special, right? A special offer or sales or whatever, that feels yucky and spammy. It feels pushy, right? And if that's all you do all of the time, that will really hurt your visibility, which of course then has that ongoing impact that you're not going to get the sales that you want anyway, right? And with that too, if you are constantly posting your company's images, which are literally like, image of the product, and this is the special pricing, right? If everybody, how many times that gets posted, Facebook goes, this is not original content, and they will not share those posts as widely as you would like, right? So you've spent time posting this post, and then Facebook's not going to share it with many people because they've already seen that piece of content so many times. And I see that happen all the time, right? I know it takes a little bit longer to be creative and create your own images and so on, but honestly, it is worth it in the long run. The third thing that could be hurting your engagement on Facebook is if you're not encouraging interaction and you're not interacting yourself, right? So you need to be putting stuff up there that will catch people's attention, get them commenting, and you've got to respond. You need to be interacting yourself. Facebook's original intent, still the intent, is to provide like a community where people can connect and interact and get to know each other and all those sorts of things. And that's what you've got to be doing. If all you ever do is turn up and share a sales post, you're not going to get that visibility that you want, right? Fourth thing, couldn't find my fourth finger there. Fourth thing, if you're not using all the features, right? And I get that it can be a bit overwhelming, but you know what? Start with the basics and work your way through. So you really do want to be using features like Facebook Stories, Facebook Reels, Facebook Lives, and even polls. Polls inside your group, or a lot of people now, if you are in professional mode on your Facebook profile, you can actually do polls on your professional mode profile as well, right? So you totally want to be avoiding doing these things. Now, if you are doing any of these things right now, please stop. But let me know down in the comments, right? More than happy for you to comment away as you watch this video today. And I will circle back and respond to anything that you might share or like to ask me as well. So what are some quick wins that will make a difference today for you in your business? I'm going to share 4 things that you can be doing. First one, ask fun, easy questions. Remember that most people are scrolling Facebook while doing something else, right? Whether that is, catching public transport to work, whether it is standing there waiting for the kettle to boil, whether it's sitting on the lounge at night watching reality TV. Most people are scrolling Facebook while doing something else. So you need to keep it fun. You need to grab attention. And if you're asking questions, make them easy to answer. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't ask people to write an essay in the comments, right? It just won't happen, okay? Second thing, use polls and this or that post. Again, that's around that really easy to engage with content, right? You're far more likely to be getting your audience engaging with your post if you're doing polls and this or that post. Again, they're really, really easy, but make them relevant to whatever your niche is, right? If you're selling jewelry, I wouldn't be asking whether people like pineapple on their pizza, right? It just doesn't connect, okay? Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. Do aim, third thing, to be posting stories daily. So the little stories section up the top, really commit to posting a minimum of 1 to 2 stories every day. And those stories should be a mix of personal, sort of like behind the scenes, documenting what you're up to, and then throw in some business related content as well. All right, and the fourth thing that is really going to make a difference to your visibility and your engagement on Facebook is actually replying to comments. I mentioned that before. I cannot emphasize that enough. Jump in, reply to comments where you can, ask a question in response to what they've said. Keep the conversation going. The whole idea about Facebook is to build connections, build relationships, and this is why it really can work amazingly well to help you build your direct selling business, because at the end of the day, direct selling is about building those connections, building those relationships, building know, like, and trust, so that when you tell people they need this, it's the best thing since sliced bread, they're going to go, yes, absolutely, I'm in, I want it, right? And I'm sure that's what you want. So, my lovelies, if you are ready to make Facebook your best business tool this Christmas selling season, I want you to start with these small changes. You'll actually be amazed with how quickly the engagement starts to snowball. Now, if you have liked this video today, if you have found it helpful, don't forget to like this video, give that thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell. It's there somewhere, so you don't miss the next installment. This is installments I'm doing at the moment around Facebook engagement and content strategies. So you definitely want to be tuning in for the next episode. And in that next episode, I'll actually be sharing the exact 3 types of content that you need to be posting to get more sales and engagement. And then if you'd love more ideas, support, and strategies for your direct selling business, come and join my free Facebook group. If you're not already there, if you are there and you haven't checked it out, you haven't visited lately, definitely come and visit. But if you aren't already inside my free Facebook group for women in direct selling, it is a support group. There is a daily dose of tips, inspiration, and ideas, and free training as well going on in there. You definitely want to join, and I'm going to pop the link below this video so that you can come on in and check it all out. Now, and I have popped that, did I say that? I've popped the link below. All right, lovelies, I hope to see you on the inside. Bye for now. See you next time.